Argentina is a big country. It's literally as tall north to south as the continental United States is from Atlantic to Pacific. So in a couple of weeks, it's ridiculous to think that you can cover all of Argentina, but we've got a very ambitious plan. Well, we're in a dove field, and that's what Argentina is famous for. You know, the big game hunting here is great, but the bird hunting is the big business. There's 20,000 people come from all over the world to shoot every year here in Argentina, and so, hey, we're gonna have a great afternoon of dove shooting. In this area, back in the 50s, they brought in both axis deer, which are the spotted deer from India, and the black buck antelope, the beautiful black and white animal with the spiral horns. If the day goes well, we'll probably see both species, but the axis deer, like all deer, they're really more a deer of the cover. We'll probably find them in the thicker areas, and the black buck really should be a creature of the plains. The native game that's very common here still is the capybara, the giant rodent, the largest rodent in the world. I think they're kind of cool. And this is a unique area because there's a lot of them. And hey, if we're lucky, we might actually see some as the day goes on. But they're still very huntable and available. And so this is kind of an area where you find both a mix of native game and introduced game. And but this is wet pampa. And you can see that we're in March, just the very, very early stages of fall. It's still very warm here, but we're going into the fall, and yet it's still very, very wet. The grass is tall, and these short animals like black buck are going to be hard to see. Now, this tall grass, it was gone into the grass instantly for me. It's just that extra 3 or 4 feet on top of the truck makes a huge difference. But this grass is long, and these are not big animals. This is going to be interesting.
There's a very little difference of height here, and we usually look for that to stop. I'll tap him to stop and hop on the back here to try to get a better view. So that's what we gotta try to get the best area to watch.
Okay, it'll take us around 35 to 45 minutes drive to the fields. Once we get in the fields, we'll hop on the truck and drive around, see the animals, try to do the classic spot and stalk hunt. And, well, it won't take us that long to find animals, just make the right plans to approach them. Well, once we're done with that, if we succeed in the hunt, near noon, we could go ahead and have lunch in the field. We bring everything to have our typical parrillada, or parrilla, your barbecue. And if the sun is quite hot, we go back to the lodge, enjoy our lunch there, a quick nap, and be back at the field between 4:30, and try to hunt until the evening.
Yeah, go ahead. I just spotted a very nice male. It's gonna be from here. We gotta walk around 200 yards.
Okay.
And let's try to get a shot. He's walking around a little swamp with high marsh.
Oh, that's nice.
And I think we can get him right in the low grass over there. All the way we can hide because we have high grass.
We got the cover, yeah.
Yeah, we got the cover.
Okay.
So let's go in.
All right, yeah, I haven't seen him, but I'll trust you.
Okay, perfect. That's my job. Yeah.
We can't see the animal in this stuff, but, you know, as long as we're in the tall grass, the animal probably can't see us either, so it's not all bad. But, he should be kind of around the edge of this, so we'll see what happens. In this grass, even 10 or 12 inches can make a great big difference in what you can see. Whereas, of course, these are not tall animals. His eyes won't be up to your belt level, so it doesn't take much grass. This is difficult, but they're in here somewhere, and if we don't find this one, we'll find another one. Been a lot of rain in this area recently, and the grass was tall, and of course it made the animals very, very hard to find. So we could see them, but then we kept losing them in the grass. So we really put some miles on, and we were sweating and getting really hot, trying to find a black buck initially, and we found him, but we couldn't close for a shot. This one seems to have given us the slip. You know, if he kept moving, then in this sea of grass, we have no way to know which way he's gone. And the other thing is, if he lay down in this grass, we'd have to step on him. So I think we're gonna have to wave off for now and go back to the vehicle and see if we can either relocate this one or find another one. They're just very hard to see in this tall stuff. We'd failed on a couple of stalks, but we're thinking that we'll probably come back in the late afternoon. But Sergio thought we should go for a drive and see what else we might see. So we watered up and cooled off a little bit, and then we basically just headed down the road, going into an area of heavy pine forest. Good heavens, we'd really just started, and I had no idea where Sergio intended to take us, but we hadn't been driving in the pine forest for 5 minutes when we saw two big axis bucks. They crossed the road a long distance ahead of us, and didn't really get a look at the antlers, but they were tall and they were heavy, and Sergio said, "Hey, we better go after these." Well, I'd already seen how difficult it was to hunt blackbuck, and of course they're a small animal. And we really, once we got into the tall grass, we really never got a glimpse of them again. The axis deer is a bigger animal with a much taller set of antlers, and even so, it was really difficult. In between the pine trees, my goodness, the grass was tall. Once we got in there, we were completely lost. The axis deer weren't really spooked, and we thought they just walked into the grass and we'd be able to catch up and get a look at them. But my goodness, once we were in that tall grass, we were just completely lost. They were just absolutely gone. And then Sergio saw one of the bucks about 80 yards ahead, really just the tops of the antlers sticking up over the top of the grass. Just the antler tips were very white and polished, and they were easy to see, at least for him, but it was a while before I caught a glimpse. That's it. Hey, Ron. There you go. That's it. I got it. Got it. Yes!
See, that's very tall, but he doesn't have points.
He's still there. It's amazing.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Great start. Yeah, you know, that's one thing I never did, is I never got a free-range axis deer down here.
Well, you can tell this is free range for sure.
For sure.
Have lots of patience. That's great. Lots of patience. Wait it.
Oh, you have to
Clean
wait that
shot.
one out.
I
You have
just
to
said.
wait that one out.
You got it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The first one was taller, but he didn't have the point.
What an animal, my friend.
Oh, my God. Oh, yes. That is a great axis deer. Wow. Wow.
Good.
Cool. Hang on.
Nick,
Hell.
watch this. Beautiful animal.
Oh, that is a beautiful axis deer. You bet.
Beautiful animal.
The other one was a little bit longer. You said
Yes.
that
You saw he was missing
Well,
one
I
of his
saw him.
points.
I could have shot him earlier.
Yeah.
And he was very big.
Yeah.
But he's missing these points completely.
Yes, yes. Probably one of them was for a fight. It looked like broken, and the other one probably genetic.
Yeah. Hard to say, but look at this. This is the most beautiful deer in the world.
Beautiful skin and probably the tastiest animal.
And the tastiest deer in the world. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
Once again, I'm very happy.
you.
Thank you.
We spent the morning on free-range black buck, and they beat us badly. And then this is kind of okay. Said, well, we can take our pick.
Yep.
And so this was a great opportunity and a great bonus. And this is a beautiful axis deer. My goodness.
Okay.
Wow.
We missed that storm, huh? It was coming. I thought we were going to have some rain on top of us.
I think we got lucky on that.
You did. Well, good job.
That was great. It was awesome.
Perfecto, Marcelo. Uno. Okay. Got him in.
All right.
All right.
Go before we get soaked. Kind of a stormy afternoon, so I don't know what the weather's going to do to us, but we're going to go on out to the hunting area and start looking around. This is a kind of cool area. It's a very large cattle ranch, working cattle ranch, partly prairies and partly pine plantation, but it's got free-range black buck and free-range axis deer, so it's a little unusual. And hey, it is said to be absolutely stiff with the giant rat, the capybara. So let's go out and see what we can see. The thing about the capybara is that they're an aquatic animal, so it really shouldn't matter much to them if it's raining or not. So we're gonna look around. There's some water holes up through the forest. I think that's the plan, is we're gonna see if we can find some out. We've only got about an hour and a half of daylight left, but it's been raining pretty good, so not a lot of time. But the capybaras should be out, so we'll see what we can look at.
It's a nice one, but let me look quickly at it. Males have a hump on the nose. Oh, I think that's a female, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is a female. We've got time. Yeah, we got time. I see a couple of heads in the water. That must be the males. From that one outside, you see a full body, like another 20 yards right in the water.
Capybaras typically run in packs of, up to 20, once in a while, more than that. But I'd really never seen that before. In the past, where I've hunted them, there really weren't anything near as plentiful as they were here in Corrientes Province. And so we were seeing lots and lots of them. And really before, the only ones I saw were the ones that I shot. And so this was really a thrill to see them. I mean, it seemed like almost every lagoon or every wet spot had its herd or pack of capybaras, and we looked over a lot of them. Sergio, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain, but here in Argentina, it seems like it's falling everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we got very bad weather today.
Terrible.
Hopefully, we'll have a gap there, make us clean up a little.
Should.
And
I don't think it's going to rain all day.
hope it
We're not
doesn't.
we're not in any huge hurry. There's no reason to get wet yet.
Yeah, no.
But we'll go out when we need to.
Well, actually,
Just slow down.
We're gonna go after the biggest rat in the world.
All right.
Carpincho.
And they're waterproof.
Yeah, capybara's waterproof.
Yeah,
You're right.
they don't care.
They love it. Hopefully, it will stop.
Yeah, the
someday.
sky's lightening a little bit, so
It'll stop someday.
might as well see what we can find.
Okay. Good thing it's all sand. You can still come with the rain.
Oh, this is,
Yeah.
they're such an interesting animal.
Well, we'll get to see plenty. Good families, and there's a lot of little swamps and lakes, and they hang around there. 1 second, let me hop on the back.
Do you see him, Craig?
No.
What do you think is the distance from here? 500 yards?
Oh, at least.
At least, yeah. A little wide here
Okay.
because of the wind. And there's a little swamp and all that marsh. We're gonna find the capybaras over there. And then we can come all the way to that high tree. I've seen a
okay.
couple of them hanging around there.
Okay.
Okay.
We could walk the edges in glass, and we saw lots of them. We saw them at distance, and we were able to get close. Very, very hard to tell the males from the females. It's a very subtle distinction. They look exactly alike, except the males have a little bump kind of on the nose between the eye and the snout, right in front of the eyes. The males have a little bump, and it's very, very subtle. And of course, I didn't know this because I'd seen very few in the past. And you know, after you see a few, you can actually start to see the difference.
That one's big, yeah. That one is big, right? This one's a little bigger. Bigger? Yeah, I think that's a big one. The only thing, he's halfway in the water. Craig, let's go ahead and sneak here. There's a little difference in the height. Okay. They're down there. I just saw one of them. There might be quite a few more. So let's quickly sneak here. Let me see. I'm a little higher than you. Why don't we go ahead, Marcelo? If it's fine with you, just stay here, okay? Let's go ahead and walk. I'll go ahead and open this. And just sneak down a little, and then you'll get the chance to see it. Okay. You can see it now. Okay. Perfect. You can see it right there. Right there, he's moving.
Yeah, I think I've got his shoulder. There.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Nice
He's
shot.
down. Wow. Cool. All right.
Nice shot.
Thank you. That's a big one. That's what we were looking
Very
for.
nice. Very. You see a big hump on the nose? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You could see that hump. Now, you have to look at a lot of these things
yeah.
before you see that.
Well, they're exactly the same. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
In young ones, I mean, you
But that
cannot
one,
even
you
tell.
could almost see that it was almost bald.
Yep.
Sort of like me.
No. Perfect. Walk straight. Look at it, nice. You know when they sink, when you shoot them and they sink, after 20 or 30 minutes, it depends on what they have on their stomach, they float.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let me get it.
Listen, I'm
yeah,
at
don't
my
get
limit.
wet. Don't get wet. Marcelo, watch out, might be deeper. We can hold it with this. Get it. Your boots are longer than mine. Okay.
Oh, good.
Well, you're doing all the hard job. Let me help you. Okay, vamos.
Oh, my, yeah.
Bring it all the way out here. Heavy, eh?
Oh, that's a big one.
I guess it's over 100 pounds. Let's put it right here.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, boy, let's flip it over.
We want to get some really good pictures. I wonder if maybe we can get him on this little hump. Here, let me get rid of this. He's heavy. The capybara really is the world's largest rodent, and I mean, this is just a giant rat, and like Sergio said, you know, they don't have a tail, but they've got these weird kind of webbed feet and a very big head, but they're a cool animal. They look kind of like a giant guinea pig, and they're a fantastic creature. And you know, they're found really all over South America. They're very common. They don't go above the Panama Canal, but they're found all over Central America, and then all the way down here to Argentina. But they're a tropical animal, so you won't find them much further south than here. They're really, I think they're cool. And this, to me, is kind of a signature South American animal that is so cool because it's so different than anything you find anyplace else.
It is.
Yeah, I think they're
Giant
neat.
rat.
Yep.
Biggest rodent in all the world.
In the whole world, yes. Nothing even close anywhere else. Yeah, very
Okay,
cool.
I think we can get some beautiful pictures here.
Yeah.
These are good, huh?
Christian, did you get an empanada? Hey, we've had a great morning out in the field, but one of the things you really look forward to in Argentina is just a very simple field lunch, right? Yeah, we've got fresh empanadas being made, and we've got, I don't know, 2 or 3 different kinds of meat on the barbecue. I mean, this is special, and this is the kind of thing, hey, you're not going to lose weight on a hunt in Argentina. It's just not going to happen. Sergio and the staff at Malacque did a great job. We got a beautiful axis deer and a bonus, a really big capybara. But, you know, hey, the road stretches out in front of us, and it's time to get back on it.